What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. Young Scooter 911 call was released and it basically proved what I always said. He was set up to be killed. Because when you listen to the call, it's a woman on the phone clearly lying. It's clear that she's making up shit. She's willing to say anything to get the police the Young Scooter address as soon as possible. First she said it was a woman getting beat. Then she said it was a child involved. Then she said she heard gunshots. Then she said it was drugs. Then she said it was trafficking. If you got any common sense, it's clear she lying her ass off. But what's sad about a situation like this, once the police receive that call, they can't go to Young Scooter address calm. They just can't knock on his door and say, hey sir, is everything alright? They gotta be hella cautious. They gotta set up the perimeter around his house. They gotta bring the helicopter out. They gotta be willing to kick down his door and go in guns blazing. So that's why I think this woman should be arrested for murder. That's why I think this woman should be charged with making a false report. If you know anything about me, you know I'm a real big advocate for men against women making false reports, because the same thing happened to me. I always tell y'all that story about me doing 24 hours in jail, but what I don't never tell y'all is the reason I was in jail. A woman lied on me, dog. A woman I was with told police that I uppercutted her ass. That was a straight up lie. And when they arrested me for that, I cried. I fell to my knees in them handcuffs because I'm looking at her. Because you know when somebody lie, when the lie go too far, you expecting them to tell the police, hey y'all, I was just lying. Take the cuffs off them. But the woman looked at me, get hauled away, and that shit broke my heart. I was crying in the check-in. See, Yellow Busy, you seen the video of him getting checked in, he's standing up straight. They had to drag me in that motherfucker. I ain't lying to y'all. So it's one thing to get arrested for something you did. You can take that on the chin. Oh yeah, I did that. But it's worse when you ain't even do the shit. That's why I was hurt. So I'm real big advocate. This touches home. So my voice might tremble in this video because I'm pretty damn ticked off about this situation. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But first, I'm gonna play this news clip and then we're gonna come back and break this whole situation down. And I'm also gonna play the full 911 call and we're gonna break that down as well because I got some shocking news for you. Let's go.
Tonight at 6, Atlanta police are asking for the public's help in identifying a woman's voice on a 911 call. Now, this is in connection to the death of rapper Young Scooter last Friday. Police say the rapper, whose real name is Kenneth Bailey, died from a leg injury that he got while running from officers. They say they responded to a home in Lakewood Heights on Friday over reports about a fight and possible shots fired. In the new 911 call, a woman describes to the dispatcher what she says she saw.
I'm not sure what they was fighting over. If they was fighting over drugs, that's what it sounded like. It sounded like they were fighting over drugs. And then they started shooting.
Wait, let's stop it right there. Let me defend Young Scooter on this point. Because I'm looking online and I'm seeing there's a lot of people that still criticizing him for running from the police. And I was one of them. I initially said, how you 39 years old and running from the police? Even if you're guilty of a crime, you should have better conflict resolution skills to finesse yourself out the situation. I stand on that and I mean that. But we tend to forget that Young Scooter is a street nigga. And nobody really talks about street nigga paranoia. Have you ever been around street dudes? I'm around them all day, every day. They are some of the most paranoid niggas you ever meet. Every time a police drive by, they ducking their head. They bend in the corner. Every time the police show up to the house next door, man, I think somebody watching us, man. I think the police trying to get me. They are paranoid as hell. They live such a fucked up life that they know every day there's a possibility they might get their ass arrested for something they did in the past. And I think Young Scooter was the same way. Let's put ourselves in Young Scooter's shoes. I'm a street nigga. I rap about the YOLA. I rap about that narcotic. All of a sudden 10 police cars show up at my house. I get a knock on the door. I don't know, somebody made a fake ass 911 call against me. I decide to run. I tried to jump a fence. I bled out. I died. It's a sad situation. But now we got to focus on the person who made the 911 call. Now we got to focus on the person who made that fake ass police report. We hear a woman on the line. It's clear she lying. She said it was a woman being beat. She said it was 7 black men. She said he was beating on her. She said willing to say anything because she know how the police are. They are so eager to show up on a drug bus. They are so eager to pop some shit. That's why she said all those things. Those were signal calls to the police. Y'all need to get here because this is a free body for y'all. Y'all get here. I'm just being real. She know how the police is when they on that narcotic. Time after time again, we see police do these drug busts. And then, you know, we see them on Facebook with drugs all on the table. They smiling. They side by side. They happy as hell. She knew once she said that the police would come at ASAP, and that's a sad reality. but that's just the way it is. But let's continue.
Again, police are asking for help. They are trying to identify the woman on the call. At the same time, the GBI is conducting its own death investigation. We'll have much more tonight on 11 Alive News at 11.
Did you hear what they said? The police are trying to identify the woman on the call, and they are willing to give a $5,000 reward to whoever helps them. All y'all broke ass niggas in Atlanta? All y'all broke ass chicken heads in Atlanta? Y'all need a free 5 bands? Who is that on that call? Because I can listen to the voice. I can hear the hood rat in her voice. She got a little bit of hood rat in her. So we're going to play this 911 call. We're going to try to get to the bottom of it. And we're going to find out who is that on that call today. That's what we're going to do. So all you got family members in Atlanta, Young Scooter family, see all he knows. Do that sound like somebody familiar? Do that sound like a Keisha? Do that sound like a LaWanda? Do that sound like a Latrice? We're finna find that out now, because I'm going to play the full 911 call. We're going to listen closely, and we're going to continue to break this shit down, because that's how important this is to me. Let's go.
Atlanta 911 operator 8715. What is the location of your emergency?
The location is
cab for the transfer. 1 second, ma'am, for 273 William Nye Drive, Southeast.
273 William Nye.
Yeah.
No, it's 273 William. Oh, you said Nye, NYE, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you to CAB. Hello, caller.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Do you need police, fire, EMS?
Actually, both. If you could say both. There was literally a shooting. The house, literally the neighbors next door, the house of the address that I just gave you, the 273. There is literally a whole domestic dispute going on. There's like 7 guys that live in this house.
What's your name?
I'm sorry. What is my name?
Okay. Okay. Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay. So
wait, this call has been edited, because when they say what's your name, you don't hear a response. It cuts to the next sound. So why did the police edit this phone call? We need to know her name. Now, I'm pretty sure she gave a fake name, but it's still important to know what she said her name was. Don't edit that part out. We need the full raw audio. That's what we need. It's that important. But let's continue.
I'm the neighborhood watch, and basically, like I said, these guys they're like selling drugs in and out of the house. All you see is guys coming in and out of the house with guns and stuff. They holding the guns in the air, and then it's like, I'm not sure if they're pimping, but it's like the situation that's going on right now. This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. He literally fought the girl. I'm not sure what they was fighting over. If they was fighting over drugs, that's what it sounded like. It sounded like they were fighting over drugs. And then they started shooting.
Now let me say this, because a lot of people are surprised by this 911 call, and a lot of people is asking themselves, what would make somebody make a call like this? What would make somebody tell a flat out lie? Do you understand how women operate? Do you understand how some women are spiteful? If you make them mad, they trying to shut down your whole operation. So it could be a side chick. It could be a chick he fucked over. She said, all right, you want to play that type of game? I'm going to blow up your whole spot. Or it could be a customer. You get what I'm saying? They could have been serving out that joint. Customer got mad, and I'm going to call the 911 on you. Because you pay attention to the voice, she kind of got a little crackhead in her voice too. I can kind of hear the crack sniffling in her voice. Pay attention. You can hear the little crackhead in the hood right in her voice. Pay very close attention, because we got to identify this caller, man. I want them held responsible for the death of young Scooter. I really do. They should be charged with murder. But let's continue.
She had someone come over there, and they started shooting. But the house needs to be investigated. They're definitely doing illegal stuff over there, and it's disturbing the area.
How many shots were fired?
I would say 3. It was 3 shots.
When did it happen?
It's happening now.
Okay.
So I believe the girl is hurt.
And they're coming from 273 William Nye Drive?
That's not, yes. And the girl is hurt because she was like bleeding profusely, like blood everywhere.
Okay. Do you see or hear anything else?
Yeah, she's trying to get away, and they're holding her. She's being held hostage. Like, they brought her, the guy that was fighting her, she ran outside naked, and then he was fighting her outside. And then there was another commotion. She tried to get away. He dragged her back in the house. So now they're at the door, literally fighting. She's trying to get out, and he's refusing to let her out. And it's like 7 guys in the house.
You hear She keeps saying it was 7 guys in the house. Police got there, it was only 2 men in the house. No sign of a woman, no sign of a child. Now on a 911 call, the woman said, I'm the neighbor. I don't believe that for one bit. I don't believe the woman live in that neighborhood. She knows somebody in that house, and she's mad at somebody in the house. It ain't gotta be Young Scooter. Young Scooter might should just be caught in the crossfire. A nigga might be arguing with his chick. A nigga side chick get the tripping. He probably done cut her off and shit. Now she's saying, all right, I'm gonna get the folks in your life. I know what you're doing over there. I'm gonna blow your whole spot up. You know, women can be spiteful. That's how when you break up with a woman, your tires be sliced. They make false reports on you. They start calling your mama. They cuss your granny out. We seen this time after time again. This shit happens all the time. People get mad and they swat each other. All right, I'm pissed off at you. We got beef. I'm gonna call the police and make a false report, and they gonna kick down your damn door. I seen it happen time after time again. False report leads to multiple people being hurt in the end. But let's continue.
There's also a child in danger as well because she has a baby.
Okay, you said the female is naked?
Yeah, she's naked and she's bleeding profusely from her.
Dang, she didn't leave no food on the plate, right? She literally said anything she can to make the police come. She didn't leave no crime off the table. First, it was a woman beat, child endangerment, drugs, trafficking, domestic dispute. She named about 7 shit just to get the police over there. So it's clear that this lady is lying. I want the police to find this woman, but they said it's going to be hard because this woman called from a non-traceable phone. She called from a 911 phone only. So she's smart. She know what she's doing. Because if you just making a call, genuine police call, you don't care who you call, what kind of phone you use. You're going to use your own phone if it's a real police call. Now, if you're doing some shady shit, if you lying, you're going to call from an untraceable call. So this is a woman who knows the system. You get what I'm saying? She was smart. But let's continue.
Like from her head.
Okay. Can you give me a description of the male?
The male is like has like a caramel complexion, low haircut.
Is he black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
He's black and he drives. I believe.
What color shirt and pants do he have on?
Blue, regular blue jeans and like a regular like t-shirt. I'm not sure. I didn't really get this. Okay, I'm not sure if it was blue or black.
Let's stop it right there. Because when they asked her the description of the suspect, she didn't name Young Scooter. Young Scooter got long dreads. He's dark skinned. She said it was a caramel dude, low haircut, dark colored clothing. So it could be the fact that Young Scooter wasn't her intended target. It might have been his homeboy. You know how females get. You go kick it with your homeboy. It's his birthday. Female get all of her feelings. He probably didn't come home last night. She probably been calling him. He ain't picking up the phone. You get what I'm saying? That would make a female do some crazy shit like this. Or it could just be somebody in the neighborhood who didn't like them being in the neighborhood. But I highly doubt that one. It's looking more like the first one. But let's continue.
Okay, dark t-shirt. And what about the female?
She's light skinned and she has black hair. She's probably about 5'3", 130 pounds. Hello.
Well, before I get into that, is this a business house or an apartment?
This is a house, and I think you guys should get here quick because this girl he's really hitting her, and it's a child involved. And it's like 7 guys in the house, and they all have guns. You guys need to hurry and get here before she doesn't make it.
Now she's becoming impatient. Now she said, y'all asking me all these questions. I can't tell the lie more than 3 times. It's already a lie. I don't want to keep telling this lie. Can y'all please just get here and get these niggas? That shows you what type of call this is. But the police doesn't have the nuance like we do. It happened in real time. They gotta take the call serious. Police can't be like, I think you bullshit, I think you lying. As soon as they get a call like this, woman beat, child involved, drugs, trafficking, just go ahead and make these arrests. Police, they gotta act on it. We can't really criticize the police for this. I know we would like to. I know a lot of y'all say fuck 12, they pigs. You know what I'm saying? But hey, they got a job to do, man. And they did the job because somebody called in a fake 911 call. So don't be mad at the police. We need to be mad at this woman. And we need to make sure they hold her accountable. I don't want a little misdemeanor false report charge. Hell no. I want felony murder. That's just facts. Let's continue.
Ma'am, we already have help organized for her. What's the phone number you're calling from? Exactly what happened?
There's a situation going on in this house. There's 7 guys that live here, and they're basically, I'm not sure if they're running some type of sex traffic. This individual, she's a 5'2", light-skinned female, black hair. She ran outside naked, bleeding from her face. She tried to get away. She was dragged back into the house, and they're holding her hostage, and then there was a baby involved. So this situation is really serious, and he's punching her. If you guys don't get her, she's going to be really hurt.
So that's the 911 call. All my Atlanta people, listen closely to this call. If you got any homegirls, you got any cousins, when they call you to gossip, listen to their voice. Because somebody can recognize this voice and get this woman identified. So anybody in Atlanta, you got an ex-girlfriend, you got a third cousin, your sister, your niece, your auntie. When they call you, when you go to work, make sure you pay attention to everybody's voice. Because if I stayed in Atlanta, that's what I'll be doing. Any female that talk to me, I'm listening very close to how she talk. I mean, you do kind of sound like that chick that was on that Young Scooter 911 call. I'm trying to make 5 bands. Fuck all that. Especially you did some dumb shit like this. It ain't no free you. You don't deserve to be the free woman. You get what I'm saying? It was unnecessary. You cost the man his life. Now we can call him stupid for running. We can say that, but hey man, if she would never made that phone call, he wouldn't have been put in the position to have to run. That's all I'm saying. But now, guys, I'm gonna read this article and we're gonna break it down some more because this article has some very interesting facts about Young Scooter call. Let's go. Boom! Here's the article. Police released 911 audio from night of Young Scooter's death. Authorities say caller's story isn't adding up. New details have emerged in the tragic death of Atlanta rapper Young Scooter, who died last Friday on his 39th birthday after injuring himself while fleeing from police. The new information centers around a 911 call that initially brought officers to the scene. Atlanta police have released the audio from the call that sent them to a home on William Nye Drive. In the recording, an unidentified woman claimed to be part of the neighborhood watch and made a series of disturbing allegations. She told dispatchers she witnessed a naked woman being dragged outside the home, bleeding from the head, and said the altercation stemmed from a drug dispute. She also alleged that the woman had called additional men to shoot up the place. The caller went even further, telling 911 she believed the house was being used for either drug trafficking or prostitution and warned officers that a child may be in danger. But when officers arrived, none of those claims could be verified. Let's continue. Let's read this last part. Authorities say Scooter attempted to hop multiple fences while fleeing, and in doing so suffered a catastrophic injury to his leg. He reportedly tore his femoral artery, a major blood vessel, and collapsed not far from the home. Officers rendered aid before transporting him to Grady Marcus Trauma Center, but he was pronounced dead later that night. Police have since confirmed that no shots were fired, no hostage was located, and no bleeding woman or endangered child was found at the property. Now the focus had turned to the 911 caller, who may have provided false information that led to the chain of events ending in Young Scooter's death. Investigators say the call was placed using a 911 only phone, a device without a carrier that makes it more difficult to trace. Police are offering a $5,000 reward for any information that leads to identifying the caller. Authorities are urging anyone with details about the call or the events that unfolded to come forward. So yeah, police is trying to get this woman identified because they want her to answer questions. Why did you make that call? And I'm pretty sure they're going to throw their handcuffs on her and arrest her ass for making a false report. I want to charge with murder though. See, we got to stop all this being petty shit. We got to stop all this lying on people. I'm going to get the police involved. You know, every black man in America has been threatened to have the police called on them. They know that's our weak spot. They know our life can potentially be ended anytime if we come in contact with police. That's why people do this shit. So I want her held responsible, man. I don't want no fucking bullshit ass making a false police report charge. Hell no. I want the punishment to be severe. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts about this whole situation. I want to know how you guys feel about it. Leave a comment. Share this video. I love you guys. Peace.